In this video, we're going to take a look at how to find the slope and the y-intercept from an equation. The equation we're going to look at is our slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. In this equation, the m is our slope. Notice the m is multiplying the x. Our b represents the y-intercept. Notice that the b value is being added to the x. So let's look at a few examples. If we have the equation y equals 3x plus 2, thinking of our slope-intercept form, the value that is multiplying the x, which is your slope, in this case, is 3. So your slope, or your m, is 3. Now remembering that a slope can be written as a slope triangle as change in y over change of x, I can always make the 3 into a fraction as 3 over 1. The y-intercept then, the b value, is what is being added to x. So my b value, or the y-intercept, is a positive 2. Another example, again, if we look at the slope, the change in y over change of x, it is the number multiplying the x. So in this case, it is a negative 4 over 5. So thinking of a slope triangle, it is going down 4 and to the right 5. The y-intercept is again the value that is being added to x, which in this case, your y-intercept is positive 3. This example looks a little bit different. It is not in the y equals mx plus b format. It's been moved. However, the value that is still being multiplying x is now a negative 7. So that is still the slope, a negative 7. And if again I want to think of it as a slope triangle, it's negative 7 over 1. So it would be down 7 to the right 1. The number then that is adding x, or added to x, is the 6. So the y-intercept here is a positive 6. And the last example we're going to look at, 4x plus y equals negative 9. This is definitely not in the y equals mx plus b format. So what we need to do is do a little moving here. We need to take this 4x and we want to move it to the other side of the equal symbol. In order to do that, I will subtract 4x from both sides. On the left side of the equal symbol, 4x and negative 4x cancel each other out and become 0. So now all I have left is a positive y. So y equals, on the right side, these are not like terms, so I have a negative 4x minus 9. My m value, the slope, which is multiplying x, is now a negative 4. Again, that can be written as a fraction, and it is down 4 to the right 1 for my slope triangle. The y-intercept is the number that's being added to the x, and in this case, a negative 9 is being added. So the y-intercept is negative 9.